News alert, news alert. Coming at you from the shithole of my girlfriend's bedroom. Your boy Lordole here is here to report some big news for the unemployed. Lovers Sam the Hibernator and Hamza Ahmed or some shit have ended their 5-year relationship. For some of you, this might be heartbreaking. You probably woke up this morning and shed tears. For others, it might feel like your gay parents have just broken up. Now, let's get into the meat and potatoes of this ordeal, because I know that the self-improvement space won't be the same after today. To start with, a small recap. Hamza was making feminine, passive-aggressive Instagram stories on his cell phone. He blocked communication with Sam. Apparently they hashed it out over the phone, but who knows, right? Who knows what went down? Well, Hamza does, because he recorded the conversation. It seems like he set up a call to try and trap Sam in some sort of allotment. Thankfully, Sam didn't admit to any criminal offences during this call. I'm sure Hamza would have taken full advantage, as personally, I have had 1 or 2 manipulative friends in the past. Some of them are still friends because they haven't fucked you over, but specific sort of manipulation techniques always seem to be used. Now, my friends are lower IQ than I would say Hamza, because it's very obvious when these people try to manipulate you if you're not a complete retard. In Hamza's case, it seems to be a bit more complex than just the odd guilt tripping. He seems to have orchestrated his video in response to Sam in a way to garner sympathy while also making himself out to be a victim, which is basically a charlatan. At the same time, Sam is claiming that Hamza took advantage of him. He didn't make himself out to be a victim, but in a way, apparently, even though Sam and Hamza have went on this journey together and built this channel, he was still paying Sam minimum wage, 1k a month or something. And when he started blowing up, Hamza fired the team and hired his family, apparently. So he abandoned the bro from day one. Or actually, after quite a bit of time together after the journey. Now, apparently, Hamza was feeling a little bit bitter because his number one boy, his right-hand man, Sam the Carbonator, met a new alpha male. He was in Thailand or some shit, Bali, where he met Sam Hopkins, the CEO of Test. Now, this guy, he seemed to be about it. He seemed to be naturally charismatic. He used to seduce the ladies without having to watch an online dating course. Apparently he's a natural. He didn't watch Todd V. He didn't watch Todd V's dating 20 hours of content. He could just do it. Now that is a gift not seen in this generation. Truly a natural. A once in a generation gift. Now, Hamza is seeing this big man just approaching women and doing it on camera, doing it off camera. He noticed that he was getting a bit of attention off his good old buddy Sam. Now, Hamza, he started getting jealous. He got real jealous. He started getting in the way of shots. And after seeing the damage that CEO, what's his name, Hopkins, after seeing the damage Hopkins was causing to the relationship, Hamza was getting jealous. He had to outdo. He was starting to feel like he had to outdo a man who's called the CEO of testosterone. Little known fact, you know, you already know this if you're not a retard, but apparently Hamza's on test. Anyways, Hamza goes and approaches women to try and outdo the CEO of testosterone. Without fail, he's taking too long. He's getting caught up. He's like, yo, this is the first time I've been getting attention. Like, it's taken a lot of courage to go and do this. You know, I know how it feels when you go approach a new woman, or just a woman in general. If you even have to speak to the opposite race, you get like your heart going, bah, 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 bah. Like, it's scary shit. So he's just went and done this for like the first time in forever. It's like the first time he's not role-playing. And he's getting too worked up. He's like, hey yo, he's feeling himself. He's talking. He's starting to simp over these women's. And the boys are like, hey yo, I just wanted to get a number. Like, let's go, boy. But Hamza was too caught up. He's like, see ya, boys. You know, I've got my first taste of pussy here. I'm just stay here. So the boys go. Hamza realizes he's been abandoned, and he gets real bitter. He starts bitching online, blah 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 blah, blah 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 blah, and this is where things go south. He starts making rumors about the CEO of Test, Jack, and it all goes downhill from here. He takes some childish drama, blows it up. He's using manipulation tactics in his video to prove he's such a victim that he was left on top of this waterfall or some shit, this hike. Like we all can't walk 40 minutes alone. Or, you know, you could have just left the girls and went with the boys. Anyways, it gets a bit personal because Hamza's like accusing Sam. He's like bringing up personal informations. You know, he's saying like, I brought you out of this state of depression and, you know, you were smoking every day. You know, I brought you up. That was a voice note from Hamza to Sam in this video. And Hamza was like, he was treating him like shit, talking to him like dirt. Like, nah, you can't do that. Like, let's be real. You are a piece of shit. What makes you think you can run a business, you know? Now, I don't know about you, but I would never speak that way to my homeboy. I would encourage him. I'd be like, hey man, you've never done this before. Fuck it, go all in. You can do this. I hope you surpass me. But no, that doesn't seem to be the case. He also violated the bro code. He put some public information, private information on the public web that he cheated on his girl. Sam, in counter to this, said, hey, I could expose some shit, but I'm a man with integrity. I'm not going to expose the bro code. So, good on Sam. He's still trustable. Hamza, on the other hand, not trustable. That's all I'm going to say about that. But at the end of the day, Hey, apparently Hamza hasn't been living the self-improvement lifestyle. He's just been talking to it. You know, he does the basics. He goes to the gym and maybe meditates. Maybe. Or he reads. Other than that, apparently he smokes weed. He fucking can't control himself. He's probably gooning every day. Crazy, crazy. You know? To the self-improvement community, this is like a twin tower event. This is the second strike. This is the second tower collapsing. Now, I can only imagine if there is one more video released, that's going to be like the third tower that is not reported too much on, but can make some suspicious. You're like, whoa, a third tower collapsed? How was that near, you know? Next, we're going to be finding out there's passports being found in perfect condition out of the airplane, but, you know, just found in perfect condition. Anyways, another thing. Hamza seems to be wanting to be known as a cult leader. Like, he's kind of like a god. Like, he kind of like, he wants a humiliation ritual to be performed on his viewers so that people look at him in a certain way. So that, like, hey, I've changed you. I helped you. You know? I brought you from nothing. And he really wants a lot of dick riders. Another thing, he finally uses Sam's religion, Christianity, as a way to, like, try and get a hold of him, try to dig his little fingers into him. But let's think about that. So Hamza is a man. Well, who is more trustable? A man who seems to be perfect, or a man who knows that he has evil inside of him? He has darkness and he has light, and he's not afraid to show both sides. Is that not what a man is? Is that not what being your true self is? Not being afraid to show the good and the bad? But on Hamza's side, if you're only showing the good, is that not suspicious? Is that not like you're a chameleon? You know, because at the end of the day, there's only one. Jesus Christ, who was immune to sin. He was born a sinless man. He never sinned. You know, they say he's God's son. If you've never sinned, you're the, you know, do you not sin because you're the son of God? Or do you not sin because you just happen to be the most connected to God? Just born with, like, complete connection, without your pineal gland calcified with fluoride. You know? So a man like that, who has never sinned and is pure and is this guy that a religion has been based around, cannot be emulated, is what I'm trying to say. You can't emulate that. You can't say, oh, I get on self-improvement. I'm literally perfect, mate. Your life will change. Because what it comes down to is, sure, self-improvement might help you at like the starting points in your life, like you're a teenager, you can't stop gooning, you play video games 12 hours a day, you don't even know, like, anything. Okay, that might help you at that point in your life. But to get past that, those are like bandages, like cold showers, being on like an anti-gooning protocol, what else? Just like being normal. What else? I can't even think of any. Like, what does self-improvement people do right now? Jelking? Fuck. These are like bandages to problems that are caused by not having enough power over yourself, not having enough power over your environment, finance, girls, you know. So to get from the typical self-improvement shit gives you bandages to like get you to like level 1, and then from there it's like self-mastery, and then you're learning like a skill, because the skill isn't what gives you self-improvement. It's the power that comes along with the finances that skill generates. And then you have more power. So you can be yourself more at that point. Now, when you have money, the true self will come out. So, like, either you're degenerate or you have more self mastery, which compounds. And then you're like, that is self improvement. So, yeah, the choice is yours, really. It makes sense. Just stop giving in to like charlatans. Like, anyone with, I don't even want to say like an IQ range, because listen, if you got a brain, you got to start using it. You got to use your own brain. A lot of fitness influencers, they're roided up and they want to sell you a program. You are the consumer, you are the victim. A lot of self-improvement YouTubers, they want to sell you some sort of course, because at the end of the day, it's not about the self-improvement, it's about profiting off you. A lot of diets, they're like, now apart from what I preach, because I truly believe that high carb is right, but you know, like certain diets, they can create products out of that. They can create supplements that do absolutely nothing, but they're like, hey, take Turk. I promise you Turk. Well, instead of doing steroids, do Turk. Yeah, a load of bullshit. Pay 50 quid a pop. Oh, what, like one vial is like 1 month worth, and you're like, it's 50 quid. It's like, oh, you want results? You gotta do this for like 3 months, mate. And then like it comes out of nowhere. So now you're paying for like 3 months worth. Yeah, so basically, get off the internet. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Go outside, go get a job, mate. Go learn how to start a business. Go produce shit. You know, we're no longer in the consumer era. If you're a consumer, you are going to be right to the bottom. Self-improvement is producing. If you're not producing, if you're not creating, you might as well hop off your meditation streak, your anti-gooning streak. You might as well stop going to the gym, mate. You're finished. You are finished in this society. The ones who will conquer are the ones who are willing to produce. Babies, baby. That's your boy Lord. We're signing out. We're signing out.